Hello! Today I'm going to be making an Unturned map. I've been working on Unturned maps for a while, but I've only published one. It's pretty bad. Since then I've made a lot of progress in my builds, and I just kind of wanted to show it to someone, because I don't really do much with it, or no one really sees them. So here's what I've done so far. I've just kind of gotten a basic town set up. And in case you're wondering, the royalty-free ukulele is ironic. I'm not playing it because I think it sounds good. We've got a few stores and a gas station. That's what I've done so far. So for the rest of this video, I'm gonna detail this apartment because I've only gotten one room done. One thing I want to make sure about the rooms I make is that they have stuff that someone could reasonably live with. You know, a bed, a sink, refrigerator, and just stuff that people use in their day-to-day lives. Fortunately, that's kind of where supplies end. Maybe Unturned 2 will have a better level editor or something, or maybe we can customize the buildings without having to make our own models. So I'm just gonna start off with the little kitchen thing. I think it should be by the time I turn that off, but I kind of like it.
So you'll all have to suffer through it.
So, yeah, this is kind of what I do with my free time every now and again. I've got a more complete map, but I doubt it's going to go anywhere, honestly. The sad part about this is I'm pretty sure, yeah, it just loops for eternity. It's a 10-hour version. I'll have the link to this royalty-free music. For me, it was the first result. And I just crammed it in. I kind of want to make it look like someone lived here at some point, so it's not going to be completely tidy. I'm going to try and make it look, not clip with the wall and stuff as much, but I still want it to be in a reasonable location, so I'm going to have to make a few compromises. If you'd like me to make a tutorial on the level editor, I will gladly make one. Just ask for it in the comments below. Really, I'll take any suggestions anyone watching the videos you'll give. Any feedback's good for me. What I do is I'll put stuff inside the wardrobes. I'm sure it's a little odd, but I think it just adds a little bit of character to them. Kind of like the little toy planes. Well, it's a full-sized plane at first, but I shrink it down. This is kind of what it'll look like when it's open. I have better examples, like here. Maybe I should move it a little more, so it doesn't look exactly the same. I'm glad I checked. I'd like to have radios and kind of like people were listening to them before the zombies got too zombie-like, you know, taking over everything. Unfortunately, Unturned isn't, well, at least Unturned 1 doesn't have NPCs that actually walk around or really have anything to do. If so, I'd make a bunch of more stuff. Over here, you'll figure it out when it's released. If it gets released. If it never does, then I'll make a video explaining what's going on over there. Yeah, I think I've used the radio too many times. I'll just slap down a television. Maybe he had a pal here, sleeping on the floor. My brain is so tiny. This is... Generally it takes a lot longer for me to... you know, do stuff. I'm gonna put it... I like putting a few light sources inside them. So, you know, if someone... well... so I can make it look pretty for screenshots or whatever. I also like having a lot of glass. So it just looks weird in my opinion to have not a lot of glass in the windows. This doesn't look quite right. The thing is I like doing is rotating it makes it look like completely different glass pieces. Kinda looks more like it's connected here. It's a good little window. It doesn't even bleed through to the other side of the wall. Just barely. But yeah, this is first of the rooms that I've not even close at the first one of this video. Next floor is completely barren, just like the first. The thing I had here is like you can barricade this, and there's sometimes a rifle that'll spawn in the gun crate. Yeah, so if you have any suggestions or inputs on how you'd want this town to change, please feel free to put them down below. I'm more than glad. Oh, this is going to be like a storage part of the building. So it's kind of like a staff or whatever, you know, like management, like janitors and them pals. It's gonna be mostly neat and tidy, because I guess I originally left it untouched until the zombies came. There's just gonna be like chemicals and stuff for cleaning. We'll make it not the worst spot. I think it's about time to call it quits. Thank you for watching my very short video. And if, well, please consider sharing it with with your friends if you think it's worth it. Have a wonderful day.